Hi ELHAPers, it's Garg again, and this time we're going to be looking at colourful creatures. You can hear one now. You're coming out in a minute. Wait, we're going to look at lots of different colourful creatures this time. The first one we're going to look at, his name is Bernard. I'm going to dip out a camera shot quickly and get him out. Ready? Here he comes. Come on then, Bernard. Whee! Here he comes. This is Bernard. So Bernard would originally come from Australia, and in Australia these guys are actually seen as a pest. Yes, because there's so many of them. They go around in flocks of like 100 or more, and they can be very destructive. Even in captivity, if we don't give them enough to do, they get very destructive. They start destroying everything. They start breaking all their toys, things. So we have to keep changing it around, giving them lots of things to do. We also give you lots of treats, don't we? I've got him a little treat today. Let's find him a little sunflower seed. There we go. These guys, they love all different types of seeds. They're very good for them, but the sunflower seeds are their favourite ones, these ones. And for that reason, we try not to put too many, or any at all, in their seed, with their feed bowl. And that's because otherwise they'll eat all the sunflower seeds. They get a bit of a pop belly on these ones, and then they don't want to eat all the other seeds that are actually very good for them. Now, the beautiful pink and grey coloration is actually the same on the boys and the girls. Yep, the girls though, around their eyes, the girls tend to have a pink ring around their eyes. You're very fussy, aren't you? Yeah, there we go. Yep, the girls will have the pink ring around their eyes. The boys don't. So he is a boy. He loves his chin stroke like this. Oh, you love the little chin stroke. He also loves his cheeks being rubbed as well like this. So, oh, there we go. Very, very good. Good boy. And you love your cuddles as well. We'll have a cuddle in a minute, won't we? We'll give you another chin tickle there. Oh, you think you're a dog, do you? Should we do a little dance for him? He likes to dance, this one. When he's in a happy mood, he likes to have a little dance. Should we have a little dance, Bernard? You ready? I'm going to copy him. He should stick his head feathers up. Ready? It's called the crest, and we bob away. Yeah, good boy. We have a little dance. Woo! My children call this the Bernard Bop, this one, because they love it when he sticks his crest up. That's his happy sign, with his crest up, head bobbing. Yeah, he's enjoying himself. He's having lots of fun, aren't you? But as you say, you can see how beautiful he is. A beautiful, beautiful pink underneath his tummy. When he was a little baby though, when he was only a little chick, I got him at only about 8 weeks old. So he was still growing a lot of his grown-up feathers, and actually under his tummy, where it's all pink now, was a lot more grey as well. He wasn't as pretty, he wasn't quite as colourful. And as he's got older, he's got more pink and more colourful. I'm stroking. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now it looks like he's biting me. What he's doing is I've stopped stroking him, so he wants me to stroke him again. There we go. There we go. And then if I stop stroking him again, he's like, wait, there we go. Stroke my tummy again, or stroke my chin. There we go. You want a cheek rub? Oh, beautiful cheek rub. Yes, this is a very nice one, isn't it? And these ones, you'll see he's only got a very small beak. So these guys only eat very small seeds. They don't have very big seeds, so they only need things. They won't be eating great big nuts or anything. So it's not got to be super, super powerful to break them open. They're only eating all the seeds. They also like a little bit of dried grasses as well. These ones. Do you want one more sunflower seed? Yeah, let's get you another sunflower seed. I'll pop my head out the way, and there we go. There's a good boy. Oh, is that nice? And look at those amazing feet. He can hold the sunflower seed, breaks the shell open, and then he gets a little bit out in the middle, which he likes. Oh, should we do one more? Let's see if he does it again. I'll pop out, there we go. Good boy, there we go. We'll break it open and get that little seed. Good boy, excellent. Now, what we'll do is we're going to say goodbye to you, because you've been really good boy, haven't you? And then we're going to have a look at somebody else. You ready? Should we go and put you away? Yeah, we're going to look at another person. We'll be back with the next one. I'm going to pop out the screen and then I'll be back. You ready? Here we go. Here he is. Now this is Valentine, and Valentine was named after Valentine's Day. This one, he was, I don't believe he was born or hatched on Valentine's Day, but it was around that date, and that's why he got named Valentine. But he's actually 6 years old, and he's known as an Eclectus parrot, this one. So he came to me from another keeper, this one. So he's just getting used to me. he's munching on a, what did we have, a pecan nut today. There we go. But you'll see that Valentine here is a beautiful green, and he's got red underneath his wings as well, that one, and that beautiful yellow and orange beak. Now this shows us that he's a boy. Yeah, the girls look very different, and the girls are actually beautiful red all over their body, and then they've actually got blue under their wings, and their beak isn't quite as big, and it's actually black as well. And actually for a very long time people believed that they were two different species of bird, and in fact it wasn't till more recent times that they discovered that they are actually the same species, but one's a boy and one's a girl. And usually in the animal kingdom, the boys are the more brightly coloured and the most beautiful, and the girls are normally not quite as colourful. But with the Echolactus parrots, it's the other way around. The girls are actually the more brighter coloured things. They do look amazing, these ones. And you may remember we mentioned with Bernard, the cockatoo, the galah, he had a small beak. He was eating little seeds. This one, he's got a huge beak, this one, and that's because he likes to eat lots of nuts in hard shells. So he's got a very powerful beak to crack those nuts open and eat those. But actually his main diet is actually eating a lot of fruit. Yeah, you love all your fruit, don't you? You love mango and banana, don't you? We'll have some vegetables as well. You eat little bits of carrot and French beans as well. You like your beans, don't you? You're quite a good boy. They also eat lots of oats as well. They like their oats. They're not too fussy really, but again, like Bernard, their favourite are actually the seeds and the nuts and things. But again, they can't have too many, especially him, because they do make them a little bit podgy. And if the birds get a little bit too overweight, they're not very good at flying. They get a bit too heavy for the flying then. Should we bring him a bit closer so you can have a little closer look? There he is. You can smile at the camera, Valentine. There we go. Oh, you're spying on the other nut, aren't you? Let's give him another one. There we go. We've got him another little nut here. There we go. Good boy. There he goes. Valentine can talk as well, but strangely he doesn't talk a great deal in front of me. Once we go out the room, then he starts to natter a little bit more. He can say things like Valentine. He says his name. He says step up, because when we're getting him out of his aviary and things, we use this special buddy perch, and we'll put it up to his feet and we tell him step up, and he has to step on it, and then he knows he's coming out. So he will repeat that as well. So he can say lots of different things as well, don't you? He says ouch a lot as well. So we're not sure whether the previous owners, he used to bite them a little bit. He used to try and peck them a fair bit, and he used to go ouch, and he's copied them as well. Luckily we've not got too much of that, haven't we, at the moment? No, you're being quite a good boy. But we're going to go back to the colour. Look at those beautiful colours. Shall I see if we can turn him round so you can actually look at the back as well? You can see the back of his beautiful green feathers. There we go. Beautiful green. He's got very good balance as well. Look, we're turning him round, balancing on one leg. There we go. He's holding the nut in his foot. There we go. Is that a tasty nut, that one? You may be able to see if I turn him around that way a little bit. Let's see. Can you see his beautiful red underneath those? Now, Valentine, he doesn't like being stroked, this one. See, I went to put my hand there. He's not too keen on that. He's not used to being stroked yet. Maybe one day he won't mind a little bit of a stroke like Bernard and things, but at the moment he's just getting used to me. He's been with me less than a year, so he's very, very clever. So it takes him a fair bit of time to get used to people. Yep, you're having a good listen though, aren't you? Yeah, you'll see if he turns his head like this, he's actually listening to what we're saying, aren't we? But we're still trying to teach you to say some good things as well, aren't we? Yes, and he doesn't say any naughty words yet, which is just as well, isn't it? Yes. So we do have to be very careful what people say around you, don't we? Yes. There's a good boy. Was that a tasty nut? Was that a nice one? We've got one more for you. Would you like one more nut? Yeah. Can we have a look? There we go. Let's bring it out. What have we got? Well, we got him a walnut this time. Let's see if he likes walnuts. Do you like walnuts? Is he going to eat that one, or is he going to throw it away? If they're not keen on them, they'll throw them away. There we go. Again, being a parrot, very, very intelligent. These guys are probably even more intelligent than the galah, and again, because of that reason, we have to give them lots and lots of things to do, lots of things to play, lots of ropes to climb, things. They believe that Echollectus parrots have the attention and the intelligence of around about a 3-year-old. So they can be very, very clever. We do give them lots of little bricks as well. We give them building blocks that they can play with. The big, massive, really big Lego blocks, not the little Lego. You're too small for that, aren't you? 3-year-olds can't play with the little Lego. No, 3-year-olds have to have the big mega blocks. Yes, see, he only has the big blocks. And we can give them puzzles as well. They're very good at doing different puzzles of moving things about, lifting things off to find their food. So is that very tasty? Should we have one more close up? There we go. There he is. You can smile at the camera. I don't think he's very camera shy, is he? No. He is a good boy. Well done, Valentine. Excellent. Now, what we'll do is we'll say goodbye to you then, because we've got another amazing, colourful creature coming out next. So we're going to dip down and we're going to bring out the next colourful creature. Here's our next one. This is our chameleon. He's known as a panther chameleon. These guys are found on the island of Madagascar. These ones have got beautiful colours. This one's got many, many different colours going on at the moment. This one, there we go. Look, you can have a nice close look. Let's bring him in. Don't fall off. See, he's got very good grip. This one. Now, chameleons are very famous for changing colour. These ones, and a lot of people believe that he changes colour to blend in with his background. And in fact, it's got very little, and if anything, to do with the camouflage, blending in with their background, and it's actually to do with their mood, whether they're happy and sad, and temperature. Temperature's a big part, whether they're hot and cold. These guys, if they're cold, they're known to go very dark, almost black, to attract the heat, to attract the sunlight, to make him get really nice, toasty and warm. If they get too hot, they're known to go very pale in colour, because that way it will reflect a lot of the light as that way, and then he'll have a chance to cool down a fair bit. And he doesn't change colour whatever surface he goes on. So if we put him up against your green t-shirt, he doesn't turn all green. Or if he was to go on something red, he wouldn't turn all red. As we say, it's only to do with his mood and with the temperature as well. And he's actually not very quick either. It's quite slow in him changing colour. This one, ready? Let's turn him around. You can have a little closer look. Have a look, see if you can notice his eyes on this one. His eyes actually move independently. He can have one eye looking forward while the other one's almost looking behind himself. So he can be looking for food and looking out for danger and predators all at the same time. There we go. It's like his go faster stripe down the middle of his body. Super fast stripe on that one. Now the chameleons, they've also got a very long tongue for catching their dinner. And his tongue on him is as long as his body. This one, so his body is about this long. If I hold him out like this, there's his body from behind his head to there. His body's about this big. So he will shoot his tongue out about this far. So he can shoot for bugs for quite a long way. There we go. Oh, there he's off the walk now. And this one, being a panther chameleon, they are the most colourful of all the chameleons, and they only eat insects. This one. Some chameleons do eat a little bit of fruit occasionally, but these ones will only eat the insects. So he likes crickets and grasshoppers, locusts. Not too fussy what bugs really are you? You just eat any bug, isn't it? Yes. But again, amazing colours for him. You think bright reds and all that, you wouldn't think you'd think they'd stand out quite a lot. But being in the rainforest, lots of different colours, lots of different plants and things, they do naturally blend in, so they don't have to change colour for that reason. There we go. Oh, now you'll notice he's flattened his body, he's sort of resting his body onto me a bit more now. What he's doing is, because he's come out now of his enclosure, he's probably starting to cool down a little bit, so he wants to warm up, and he'll realise that my arm is nice and warm, so he's going to flatten his tummy and it'll be like, hot water bottle. Although it's not hot and it's not full of water, is it? No, it's my arm. Yes. Let's turn you round so we can have a better look again. Let's bring him round. That's it. Oh, actually, while we're doing that, look, we can show you his towel. His towel's amazing. Ready? Oh, turn around. You see his towel's wrapped around my hand? We can try and turn him around a little bit. You never play when you want to. There we go, turn around that way. Look at his towel curl up. Put my finger in there. He'll curl his towel around. He's got what we call a prehensile towel. There we go. It's like another hand, a bit like a monkey's towel. He'll use it for holding on. So as he's walking across different branches, he'll hold on with that one as he stretches his arm across to the next branch, making sure he doesn't fall. This one. There we go. What a good boy. Where are you going? Up you come. He's very slow moving as well. Let's see if he'll walk up my arm, or is he just going to sit very, very still? There we go. Oh, you may notice on him he's got loose bits of skin on his body. I'll turn him around by his back legs. He's got a little bit of loose skin. He's shedding or molting his skin now. Oh, look, there he goes. It's gently coming off. There we go. That's his old skin coming off. He's got new skin underneath. That's a good sign. He shows that he's shedding. He's growing. This one, so they'll always shed and molt. Now, lizards, they shed in lots of little tiny pieces. So it's a bit like us, people, we shed our skin as well. Sometimes you rub your arm, you'll notice our old skin coming off. We've got new skin underneath, we don't leak or anything. And that's how we know they're growing. There we go. Where are you going? You're going to go up on my shoulder. He is. Maybe he's missing out. He wants to be here like the parrot did. Hey? You want to be like Bernard, sitting on my shoulder? It's normally pirates that have a parrot, not a chameleon. No. Here he goes. Oh, he's going up. He's moving up. And what he's doing is he's going to try and get to the highest point. So he'll probably climb up there, and then he's going to try and climb onto my head. There we are. You're going to go up on the head as well? Here he comes. Maybe he thinks I'm a tree, being in my green. There we go. As long as you don't stick your tongue in my ear, oh. Bernard was sticking his tongue in my ear. I don't want that tongue of yours in there. I'll go straight through and out the other side. There he goes. Oh, is he going to go on my head? Let's see. I'll probably try and grab hold of my ear. Are you going round the back? No, you're not sure where you're going. Ready? Come back round this way. Gently lift him up. Whee. Oh, no, there we go. Come back. Ready? We lift him off. There we go. Let's bring him a bit closer again so you can see him. There we go. Oh, he's going to reach out for the camera. Oh, look at that stretch. Can you reach the camera? Oh, you're going to wave. Yay! He's saying hello to you all. There we go. Hopefully we'll get to meet everyone in person soon. There he goes. Amazing creature. Amazing colours. Very, very colourful again. There we go. Super duper. Now, we'll say goodbye to you again. And we're going to have a look at somebody else this time. So we're going to put him away. We'll put him down there. There we go. And this time we're going to have a look at some snakes. And yes, I do mean some, so we're going to look at a few different snakes of this one. The first one we're going to bring out, the first snake, well, they're all the same species of snake, although they actually all look like a different type of snake. I'm going to dip down, bring out the first one. Here it comes. I've got them in their boxes. Here he comes. Oh, and the other one. Here it is. Now this is our corn snake. This one, originally from North America. These ones, where are you going? Come back. And this is what we'd call the natural colour. This is the ones that you'd find in the wild of North America. I'll lift his tummy up. It's got a beautiful checkered pattern under his tummy. Look at that. Amazing, beautiful colours under there. Now, their name, corn snake, doesn't come from the fact they eat corn. It is the fact that they're more found in the cornfields and things, and around the farms where they have the corn, because obviously their favourite food likes to eat the corn, and that's the mice. Yep, so they're around in the cornfields trying to find the mice to eat. Now these guys, the corn snake has become a very common pet nowadays. These ones, they are one of the most common kept ones. These ones, and because they've been so well captive bred, pets and bred in captivity, they now come in all sorts of colours. These ones, as I say, this is a natural coloured one. This is what we call a normal Carolina corn snake. And then I'm going to show you another one. I'm going to nip down. I'm going to pick up another one with this one. Here it comes. There's the next one. And see how many we're going to be able to hold all at once. It's going to be tricky. Here it is. Oh, now this one is very similar, this one, but it's more just red and orange with this one. And these have got a very strange name. It's known as an amelanistic corn snake. So unlike the natural one that's got the blacks and the browns, these ones, an amelanistic one, doesn't have those dark colour pigments. So they're only the red and orange, these ones. And they're heading to being half albino. You may have heard that word before, albino, where a snake has no colour, or something has no colour at all. Lots of animals can be albino. There's lots of albino snakes and rabbits, all sorts of things. You get albinos now. And we have got an albino snake that we're going to show you, but I might not be able to hold all of them at once, so we might have to put these ones down first. There we go. So let's put these ones down, and then we can show you the others. Oh, we're going to pass those over to the cameraman. There we go. We'll put that one there. We'll put that one over that way as well, and he can do some juggling. And let's look at our albino one. There's the albino one. Here it comes. Here it goes. There's the albino one. So very similar again, but no colour whatsoever. He's just pure white. It's a bit more difficult. He does still have the patterns to the other one, but they are just pure white. Sometimes these get nicknamed as a ghost corn as well. So they'll be known as a ghost corn, but they are actually just corn snakes. Exactly the same species, just they don't have that colour pigment in their body. And these ones, there we go. Look at that. So it's still amazing colours. So we had the natural ones, which was red, brown and orange. Then we looked at the amelanistic one, which was just the orange and reds and whites. This one, so that one with the the amelanistic is halfway albino. This one is a full albino, because it's got no colour at all. I don't know whether you can see as well. We'll try and turn it round. It's a bit wiggly. This one as well, they've got the famous red eyes as well for it. Oh, there we go. Let's turn it round so we can see. There we go. Oh, we're going to lick the camera. There we go. So this is our albino one. Then we have got another snake. We're going to put this one away because the next one's a bit smaller. It's another corn snake. So we're getting from all these corn snakes, we've got pretty much one of every colour. And this one's still only a baby, the next one. So let me dip out this way. Let's get the last coloured corn snake we've got. This one's only a baby, as I mentioned. It's only a hatchling. There's only... Here it is. Here's our little hatchling. It's a tiny, tiny little one. There we go. Here he is. And this one is known as an anathoracic corn snake, because this one, you'll notice, is just black and white. So he's the opposite to the amelanistic. So the opposite to the red and orange snake. This one only has the dark colour pigments. This one, so it's just the blacks and whites on this one. There we go, you can see him. But this one's a hatchling from just the end of last year. This one's still only a few months old. This one's very, very small. This one, up he comes. Super duper. Oh, he's very, very wiggly, this one. And again, they still eat mice at this stage. They're still only eating very, very tiny food. There we go. Oh, where's he going? He's wiggling up my arm, that one. So again, they were all corn snakes. There's lots of different varying colours of them as well. Those ones are just the main extreme differences in the colours, but there are others that have even more different colours. Some of the corn snakes now in the pet shops you go to, they're the same, but the patterns are completely different. So let's turn him round. Oh, you'll see the little saddle shapes on the back on him. You can get corn snakes that are actually stripy as well, or spotty as well, but they're all corn snakes. They've just been bred slightly differently, and they've all got slightly different patterns now. So they're very, very diverse in colours and patterns on these ones. I think they are beautiful. All of them are absolutely beautiful. But in fairness to me, honestly, I prefer the Carolina corn snake, the first one, which is the most natural ones that we would find in the wild. These ones. So that was our snakes for today. We've actually got one more animal we're going to have a look at, and we've done it last because we could have a few issues with this one. Ready? So I'm going to quickly dip down, put this one out the way, and we're going to find the last one. So put that one in there, and let's bring out the last one. Oh, I'm just getting it from the camera. There it is. Oh, look at that. This is a frog. Now, he's a little bit sleepy at the moment because he's mainly nocturnal. So he'd wake up at night time. We may cover this topic later on. There we go. Can we see him? We'll try and do it that way. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disturb him a little bit, not too much, hopefully, and we should see this one. Here we go. We'll bring him out. Now these guys would come from South America. These ones, there we go, and Mexico. There we go. Is he opening his eyes yet? And this one, he is actually known as a red-eyed tree frog. And what they'll do is they'll hide in the trees or under a leaf, these ones, to try and hide away. If something does disturb them a little bit too much, what they'll do is they will all of a sudden open their eyes and they are bright red. And then they'll also show or flash their orange feet. Let's turn him round. Oh, hang on. See if he will open his eyes a little bit for us. Oh, here we go. He may jump though now. Now he's awake. Look at those amazing red eyes on that one. Look at those. So he would be underneath the leaf of them, and all of a sudden they open that up, and it almost, the colours of them almost dazes the other animal, and they'll think, oh, what was that? It was just green a minute ago, and now he's got bright red eyes, he's got orange feet. Down the side of his body, when he moves his legs a bit more, he's got beautiful blue and sort of white stripes down the side of their body. They're amazing, amazing colours. And they've got an enormous jump. So he's quite relaxed, he's just sitting very still. In the wild, if they would do this, they would open their eyes, blink a couple of times, flashing the red, wave their feet about a little bit, and then all of a sudden they'll do an almighty leap and they go whoosh, and they disappear within so many seconds. Yeah, and it's almost, the animals will be like, oh, what was that? And then they miss out on getting to make a snack off him, this one. But I'll try and turn him round. Hold on, we're going to do him, and then we're going to have a look. His legs are actually folded up amazingly. Let's bring him forward a little bit. So he's actually got almost two knees. So where his legs are joined at the back, he goes up this way and back down again. So he's got a kneecap at the back here and a kneecap at the front. So he can bend them up funny, so he can wind it right in, get lots of power into them, and then when he wants to, he'll launch those legs out to have an amazing jump. Ooh, there he goes. Oh, bear with me. He's jumping down on the table. There we go. Woohoo! There we go. Oh, he's got onto my board. There we go. Come back. He's going to start getting jumpy now. Ready? Let's see if he'll jump again. He may do it. Or maybe not, because we want him to now. Oh, there he goes. Whee! Come back. You keep jumping out of camera shot. Come back. There we go. Let me step back and then he might jump onto the rainforest wall. This one. There he goes. Look at those amazing, amazing legs. Whee! Oh no, you're jumping down onto the floor. Come back. There we go. He only jumps if he knows he's going to land safely, so he won't hurt himself. There we go. We'll just hold him steady a little bit. Let's see if we can gently show you his leg, how long it was. Oh, there we go. He might stretch his leg out a little bit more. Ready, we gently open his leg. Oh, look at that. We've got to be very careful because they are very, very delicate legs. We won't pull him about too much because he might not like it. There we go. There's his bottom. Oh, well, let's turn him around. We don't want to see your bottom. We want to see those amazing eyes. There we go. Hopefully he won't leap at the camera. So look at those eyes. Should we bring him in? Oh, they're getting a bit too close. There we go. Look at those amazing, beautiful, bright coloured eyes. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. He's got a very good jump, as we've seen as well. There he goes. He's jumped out of shot. So that will be our last animal today for this one. We will be back again with some different animals again to see, and we'll be covering a slightly different topic of this one as well. So we will see you again, guys. Thanks for joining in again. Bye.